guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. I thought I'd just give you a quick preview of our new kit, so I thought I'd just pop in and show it to you. And I also want to show, we've got a little bonus page in here, and I just want to show you how I am going to use it. So these are beautiful. These are the Shabby Vintage ladies, and the journal cards and toppers, and they come in 5 different sizes, so I'm so excited. I love them, and you get 32 different ladies. So I've cut some of them out, so I'm just going to show you the sizes that are on the pages as you print them. So this is the largest size, and they are just most beautiful, beautiful pictures. So this won't be all of them because I'll show you the cut out ones in a minute, and I'm just going to show you how simple they are to cut out as well, because these ones I've done sort of like 2 on a page. And again, you get 32. Look at these beautiful beach ones. Oh, they are lovely. They are just so perfect to go on top of journals, on the front of a journal. So this is the largest. Then we go down to the next size. So this is, you get 4 to a page on here. So let's move them this way. They are just lovely. And what I've done, we put them on the page so you can just cut them straight across. Really simple. Instead of putting them individually, where you've got to cut out all of them individually, you just go straight across. Really, really simple. And it just makes life so much easier. Look how beautiful they are. So that's the second size. Put those down here. This is the third size. So this one you get 8 on a page. And again, you just can go straight down. Really simple bit of cutting. They are lovely. So you get 4 pages of these. I've cut one of them out, so that's the 3. So that's the third size. This is the 4th size. So you get 2 pages of these. No, you don't. Well, no, yeah, because I've cut one out. I cut one out, that's why. So you get 2 pages of these, and then you get 1 of these, and that's all of them on there. So that's all 32 on there, and they are perfect for little paper clips. I can't wait to use these. I'm really looking forward to that. And then the bonus page is some frames. So these are lovely. Now, I haven't done a frame for all of them. I haven't done a frame for the Diddy Diddies because they're quite small, but I have done, because I don't think you really need them. And I haven't done one for the big, so I've just done it for the 3 in the middle, because if I did one for the big one, it's going to make them too big to go onto the top of a journal, because these are quite big. And so I've just done the 3 sizes like that, and I love them, absolutely love them. So I'm going to pop these to the side. I'm going to show you in a minute how easy they are to cut out. These ones I'm going to show you. Let's just get these out. So I messed out on one of them cutting them out, so I cut her out. Can you see? Look, I just cut her out like a little fussy cut, and I think she looks lovely. So these are the second to smallest. Fabulous. These are the next ones, so they go down in size like that. And we've got these ones here. Look at this lovely lady. Oh, I think she's so fabulous. I think this is one of my favourite pictures. I think she's just beautiful. So this is the largest ones, and these are the frames. Now I've printed them off a few times, but look how lovely that looks. I just think it's so lovely. Now this one I've actually cut out, okay, but the reason I've done it like this, you don't have to cut them out. You can just pop that on top and stick that on top. I just cut it out to see what it looked like. And if you wanted to do that, I've left, if you can see, I've left a little bit, this is a bit bigger than the white, because then you will be able to stick this onto the back, and you've got like a little ridge for your glue. But again, if you don't want to cut that out, you can just stick that on the top. And I just think they are beautiful. So you've got that size, you've got the little size like this, so that just sticks on, and then you have the medium size one like that. So look at that, isn't that just fab? I just think they are lovely. So this is a really nice one. If you somebody that doesn't have much lace and fabricy bits like that, then these are ready to go for you, and I just think they are lovely. And I've got one here. I'm going to just show you how simple they are to cut out. what you want to do is hold your scissors. I haven't said this for ages actually. I always use big scissors. So all I'm doing, this is the hand that's going to be moving your paper, and this one you need to keep still. So I love big scissors, I really do. So just move this hand like that, and just move it backwards, up and down like that, and it just cut it out really quickly. If you've got a scan and cut, you could probably cut them out with that, but for ease like this, just keep your scissors straight and move your left hand. But if you are left-handed, do it the other way. But can you see how simple it is? I didn't want it to be straight. I wanted to have sort of like a little scalloped edge, because I think it looks sort of a little bit more lacy, a little bit more pretty, doesn't it? But if you didn't want to do this, again, you could just cut it straight. I might try that in a minute actually. So if you're not very, you find it hard to use scissors, or you didn't want to do this, I'm going to try and cut one out so it's got a straight edge. Let's just cut that piece off. Can you see? Just move your paper and not your scissors. The reason I like big scissors is because I can start right down here. I've got all of that to start to cut with. So you can just squeeze them like that, and you can do lots of cuts without little pair. You're snipping all the time, and I find it quite difficult, and it also hurts my hands when I do that. But look at that, quick and easy. This can go in your recycling. And then all as I did, I got my little blending tool and inked the edges. There's always enough ink in your tool, I think, to ink a little bit. It's just so it's not too dark, and that just covers up the white edges, which I don't like white edges. I don't like to see where it's been cut. There we go, and then we just pop one of these on top like that. Simple as anything. So the other thing I'm going to show you, I'm going to do it, actually I'll do it on one of these, because I'll cut out the middle just to show you how I do it. Super simple. Let me just get my little cutting board. So I'm going to pop that down like that. I'm going to get my ruler, wherever that is. I'm going to get this. Let's just push these out of the way. I'll probably be using these in the Shabby Saturday video on Saturday. Right, I need a little ball tool in here. Do I have one? Oh, here we go. Just a little tool like this. I'm going to go around the edge here. Just the little edge. The inner edge bit. Like that. The white bit. Just go around the white bit. I mustn't forget, I'm going to cut one of these out square, won't I? Just go like that. Just score it around like this, and again on this side. So score all four sides. So then you can print these off as much as you like. And then I'm going to reach up, get my little knife, and then we just want to go from the corner in. So go right into that corner, and then just come right in like that. There we go. Oops. Oops. There we go. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my scissors and just cut it down like this. So you just want to cut that inside bit out. This is the easiest way I find to do it, and it will give you a really nice edge. You can just go cut around, cut around the edge. Oh, something got stuck in my throat. If you want to just run your knife along the edge, but I find this way is a lot easier. If you score that, you can bend, not like that, bend that back, and can you see you've got a really lovely edge on here. I've shown you how to do this quite a few times, but I know I've got lots of lovely newbies out there. And I just like to find things that make your life a little bit easier. There we go, push that down, and then we've got this lovely edge like that. That's the back. So what we're going to do, open those up, and then we are just going to glue them down. A little bit of glue right on the edge like that. It's so simple to do, and I think it really makes it tidy. It looks finished, if you know what I mean. What we're going to do, we just bend those back. Make sure when you cut the middle bit off that it doesn't go over the edge. Let's just bend those down like that. Take my little tool and just rub that, and that will just lie down. Perfect, like that. Oops. Oh, someone's got a mind of its own everywhere. And how neat and tidy is that? Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go around the edge here. You can just ink that. And if you ink that, it sort of gives a little bit of depth to your frame. There we go. So we're just going to, a little bit of ink. Use it when you haven't popped it onto your ink pad, because then you don't get so much ink on there. You'll be surprised how much ink you still have on your little blending tool. Can you see? Just makes it lovely, neat and tidy. So that's that one. And then what shall we pop? I love these little ladies. I think they are so lovely. Look, she's in a train station, this one. And then this just sits on top like that. And then you've got your little lady in a picture frame. So let's get some glue. I'm going to pop tiny little bit. Whoops. If it will come out. Just a little bit. You can always sort of like tape it around if you wanted to. I'm just going to put tiny bit of glue all the way around. Like this. Because I want it to come right up to the edge. Just a little dot all the way around. And the nice thing is, we don't have to worry about being upside down or anything. We can just pop this on like that. Look, we've got that lovely frame. Nice and simple. And then you could either put that on a tag. Can you see? You could even probably put a little bit of lace coming inside here. If you opened that up, you could tuck a piece. Oh, should we give that a go? Oh, I've got my little... Look at this. I've got my little pot of lacy bits over here. Oh, look, let's just take this little piece. Let's pop that back. Let's just... cut this little piece. Can you see? You can just then, before that's dry, we can take that and just pop it up into there and stick that down like that, so you can sort of like have a little bit of texture in there. I haven't done that very well, but I'm sure you sort of like get the idea. I need to open that up again. Pop that in. Just so, look. Can you see? It looks really nice. Oh, I do like that. What do you think? Should I take a piece of... Oh gosh, I need to cut my fingernail then. Oh, my scissors need sharpening. This little piece, let's have it coming down through here. I think that's sort of stuck now. Oh, too late. This little bottom piece isn't stuck very well, so I'm going to tuck that in. Do you see what I mean? You can just sort of like, you know, add little bits in there. Tuck that down so you've got a little bit of texture and stuff on there. I'm going to bring that over like this. I'm going to use a little bit of 3-in-1 just to bring that, stick that on there like that. Oh, I do like that. There you go, a little idea. Just tuck it in before you stick it down. I like that. I do like that. Right, that's that. I'm going to just embellish one a little bit more in a minute, but I'm just thinking I'm going to cut this. I won't do the big one, I'll do this one. Let's take this out. Let's take my little cutter. Actually, I'm going to go quite close. Just on me. I'm just going to do it so if you didn't want to cut out all the little scallopy edges, you could probably pop that on there. A bit further over. Can you see? And it'll come out. I might need to do that. There we go. Let's cut this one a bit better. There we go. So you've got your little frame. If you didn't want to cut out the little scallopy bits, she will still fit in that little frame like that, which is really nice. Let's ink this up. I think I'm going to have to add a little bit of ink now. Just a little bit on the edge. A little bit on this one. There's so many to choose from. And they're just, oh, I think they're so lovely. There we go, and that can just sit on there. So you've got your little journal card. Oops. This will make a lovely, you know, mini journal card, a mini journal topper, won't it? So if you're making lots of little ones, you could make the same ones, because I know some people like to make a big journal and then make little journals to hang off the spine. So you could have this as your topper, and then you could have the smaller version in a smaller journal with the same picture hanging off the spine, which I think will look nice. Look at that. Super simple and really, really lovely. So that's the difference. You've got your little scallop and you've got your straight edge. So I just think they're lovely. Right, I'm going to show you the easiest way to cut them out. So this is just a nice quick video. Now I have this one I've actually printed on the back. Some of them I have and some of them I haven't. These ones I have because I think I could probably use those just as journaling cards to pop into my journals. I have done this. I haven't printed on the back of the big ones, but I printed on the back of these. So these are the ones I shall cut out and show you. How simple. Let's pop these together like that. Bring this. Oh look, this is my new, oh I got a pin there. This is my new Fiskars cutter. I ordered it from Prime, so Prime Day, and it arrived the next day, which I was really happy about. And the difference, my other one I've had for a very, very long time, and a few of you said that they got a lifetime guarantee, but I will try and see if I can sort that out. But there were so many terms and conditions on that as well, so I need to sort of like read through and see if I can, you know, they can help me on that one. But I needed a cutter and it's just fabulous. But the other thing I was wondering is I didn't use the actual Fiskars cutters. I got cheaper ones and I'm not sure whether they interfered with this, if you know what I mean, because this is a nice straight line down there, and my other one is really sort of like cut up, so I'm not sure whether they actually properly fit, if you know what I mean. So I'm just cutting around the outside and then I'm going to go straight down the middle. Straight down the middle, so we've got one cut down the middle. Oh, so much easier. So much easier to cut them like this. There we go. Really easy. And the other thing I like to do, I don't always do it, let's pop those to the side, is when I cut, wherever you've got your paper, bring your cutter down so it doesn't, sometimes if you have it like this and you cut up, your paper will move. So if you have it against something like this and come down, this is always going to stay flat, if you know what I mean. So that comes down. And then sometimes if you're not holding on to your paper or something and you push that up, this could slide, and that's when you make a mistake. So it's just something, if you're new to crafting, it's quite a good sort of little tip, you know, to have in mind, or get used to a little habit of doing that. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't do it. But I'm going to try and get back into the habit of just going straight down or straight up if I push it on there. So you could always go this way, up and down each time, couldn't you? This way, and once that's at the top, you can bring it down like that. But look how simple. Oh, I didn't want to, because we've got lots of little squares or little rectangles on here, and I wanted to get as many in as possible. I think having to cut each one out individually would take you forever, wouldn't it? So this is another one that I've got. So this is the smaller ones. So if you just cut the little white bits off first, it makes it, or the edges, not the little white bits, the edges. I do like cutting when you've got a nice machine to use to cut with. It's very sort of therapeutic, isn't it? I think. To put that, I'm going to do right down in the middle, like that. Look at these. So you could even concertina them up and have them so they pull out of your journal. That's quite a good idea as well, isn't it? What I mean, so you have little ladies, these little ones, look. Oh, look, I do love her. I think she's fabulous. So I just wanted to give you a quick example of how I cut them out. So let's pop these on here. Simple. Simple, simple. Pop that one there. There we go. I think I might try and sort of just have a quick little decorate of that one there. There we go. Love them. Absolutely love them. So let's pop this into recycling. I have got so much recycled paper to do, but we always have we're lucky because we've got the recycling cardboard and plastic, you know, like 5 minutes from us. So I really, you know, we use it all the time. So that's the sizes, guys. I love them. I really, really do. And I think they're going to come in so handy to use. And I think I might actually, before I decorate that, I might just cut up the little ones. You see this one? I love that. It looks like just like a little, what they call decoupage. These are beautiful. Love them. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to just see how easy it is to cut out these little ones. I did print on the back, but oh, paper clips. Don't know where they've come from. Hiding somewhere. Let me just see how easy this is going to be. I think I would probably cut them on here like this. Let's just go round and then bring out my smaller cutter and snip them. I think that might be a little bit easier to do. So I mean, so I just wanted to show you how I cut, because, you know, some people don't show things, they have them already cut out, don't they? And you wonder how easy it is for them to be cut out. So let's see, especially if you're new. This is it, all you lovelies that, you know, are crafters. You've been at it for years, know all of these little things, but we get lots of new ones, like I said. And sometimes, you know, it's quite nice. Look at these. They look like little slides, don't they? And then I'm just going to take this one and we can just pop them in and snip them off. Simple as. Oh, that's really simple, isn't it? Oh, perfect. There we go. And there we go. These are all cut out. Little ones to making little paper clips or little tiny journal fronts. Oh, I do like mini journals, so maybe we'll do a little mini journal. I won't cut these out because you know how I've done it now. You don't need to see me do that again. So I'm going to quickly have a little decorate. Shall we have a little decorate of this one? This is one that I didn't really stick down very well. This was just a first quick attempt. But I'm just thinking of doing it quite simple. Maybe I'll pop a little bow on here. I've got some, I've got my little bow maker because I like my little bow maker. I have got some little bits of seam binding to make a bow. But I've also got this one as well. I loved this colour. I think that's a beautiful colour. And we got the light pink, or we got the creamy colour. I think I had a piece of creamy in here. Just wondering if I could make a bow and make a little bow to go on the top. So I'm going to cut this much off. Let's go down this way. This does fray. This is just fabulous colour, isn't it? It's just beautiful. I'm going to scrunch it up. I don't want it flat. The heat of your hands will scrunch it up. Give it a good scrunch. There we go. There we are. I'm going to do a little bow. My little bow maker. That big enough, or do we want? Yeah, that's right size, isn't it? Do one little bow. I think it's the last day of the Prime sale today, so I don't know whether this is in the sale or not, if you managed to get one. But look at that little bow. Just wondering on this whether, look at that colour, just simple. You don't have to be too much. I'm going to use this one as well. Don't think I need all of that, but we want it a little bit longer than that, don't we? Let's do this way. Actually, I'm going to do a bigger bow, I think. I'm going to do a bigger one. And then that will sort of sit in the middle of this one, won't it? So that's going to be a little bit smaller in size. Where am I going like that? Oh, I think I need my glue gun on. Let me just turn my glue gun on. Oops. There we go. Okay. Just going to take a pair of pliers. If you've got like a big knot bit in there, I'm going to just squeeze that down just to sort of flatten it a bit, because I want to put that one on top. I'm going to do the same with this one. That's a better bow than this one, isn't it? Like a little double bow. Oh, I like that. Right. Didn't do you very well, but I'm going to pop you in the corner and sort of like wrinkle this up, I think. We don't need all of that. Let's cut you. I really need to sharpen my scissors. Cut the ends off. Put that in my pot. What do you think? Do you think that will look nice? Just popped on there. Just like a little extra. I need to cut this off, I think. Don't want it to be as long. Oops. I need to get my little sharpener for my scissors. Oh, let me show it to you. Just 2 seconds. This is my little Fiskars sharpener. I'm just show it to you just in case you can get it on prime at the moment. It's really good. You got just 2 little slots there. You take your scissors, you pop them in, and you just cut like that. Can you see? It just does that, and it sharpens your scissors. You're supposed to hold it on your desk like that, and it really does work. Let me cut something now, look. Can you see? I need to do a little bit more. I need to do the end bits. I do this with my scissors frequently, actually. Can you see? That just cuts so well. It's so good. I will try and link it underneath. I don't know whether it's on offer or not, but you know, if you have a chance, it's a really, really good one. Or let me know if you've got a really good one, because they are such a handy thing to have. Right, I'm going to just stick this onto there. Got my glue gun. I wanted a new... Are you working? Oh my gosh. I wanted a new glue gun, one of these, but they weren't on Prime. Well, I don't know, but I couldn't get one. They didn't have it on Amazon ES, which is where I get all of my bits and pieces from. I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to squeeze that so it goes quite flat, because that's quite bulky. And using a pair of pliers is fabulous. Look at that. I like that. Oh, actually, we could use a word, because all of these colours go together, don't they? I do like that. Oh, didn't think about that. So let's stick this just right on the corner. Little bit of glue. Put that there. And they're right on the corner. And then these bits, I just want to sort of wrinkle up a little bit. So let's just do the underneath one. So I've got a tiny bit of glue there. Take this, just sort of squash that up a little bit, and this little bit. Like that. Oops. Just, I mean, you don't have to go with the way it sort of like wrinkles up, if you know what I mean. Don't have to turn it a different way. I'm just going to just wrinkle this piece up a little bit more. scrunch it. I say runkle, guys, sorry. It's just in me now. Scrunch it up, I mean. That's what I mean when I say runkle. That can go there. And then we'll have another little bit. Just so it sort of goes around the corner. And then this little bit. Tiny bit of glue in there. Take that and just so it's got like a little bend in it. And the same, I'm going to go this way. If I go that way, we're going to have a big bit like that. So I'm just going to twist it just a little bit and pop that on. A little bit there. Twist it around that way because that's the way it wants to sort of bend. And pop that in. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Got glue on her nose. Isn't that pretty? That's so, so pretty. Oh, look, we've got this bit hanging up. Let's just tiny bit on there. Just tuck that down, tiny bit. Oh, I like that. That's beautiful. Right. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to do one of these words. Oh gosh, I've got a bit of a croaky old throat. Hope that's not coming back again. Right, we could have collect beautiful moments, wild and free, faded elegance. That's lovely. Oh look, that just fits in there nice, doesn't it? Could have that side. Do you think the big ones are going to be too big? Do we have blue butterfly? I love these. Oh, I do love the kits that we've made lately. Oh, we could have friendship. That's nice. I think that might be the best size, isn't it? Look, we've got loads. We've got lots and lots and lots. Made by Shabby, Inspire. So look, you could make a card. Oh look, guys, I've got them everywhere now. This could be a birthday card, and you could put best wishes. I do have birthday in here. Look at that. That would make a beautiful card. Oh, how lovely. Peace, magic. Okay, I'm going to go with... Oh, have I gone and lost it now? Oh gosh, I haven't. Oh no, was it underneath? No. Oh dear me. Whispered Secrets. Maybe we'll have that instead, so I don't have to go through them all. What a lovely journal topper. And how simple. Isn't that just so simple? Do you know, I've got some foam pads here. They're like the long ones. Let's just cut these. These are from Journal Side. So I'm going to just lift this up just a little bit. Let's take 2 there. 2 there. There we go. Put those off. These seem to be very staticky, don't they? They seem to sort of stick everywhere. So I'm trying to... Oh, let's stick to there. Put them on there. Right. So you can just sit right there. Look at that. That's so lovely. Oh, that's going to go onto a journal card. On a journal, I mean, look at me, I've got glue sticks everywhere. So that's the back. The back's not very tidy, but you're not going to see that. But how lovely is that? You could probably put a little, maybe a little something. Shall we have a look? Oh, I need a bit of bling. Okay, so I've got a pearl. Or these might be a little bit too big. Let's have a look. We've got a little round one like that. I quite like pearls. I think they... See, that's a bit too big. I think a little pearl might look nice because I think these sort of like look great with pearls. little one. Let's try and pick that up. Where's my little tool? Let's see if I can turn that over. This is me fighting with my pearls. Okay, I'm going to put a little pearl in there. Little one or a bigger one? I think that's too big. Not really. I think that's quite nice, isn't it? Now, I'm going to just flip that over. I'm going to take a tiny bit of glue gun. There we go. Grab my little pearl. Pop you on there. Perfect. Actually, the pearl trim that you get, I did have, I think, I'm not sure whether I used all of mine. That would look right nice around the edge of that, wouldn't it? Did I use all mine? Oh, I don't know where it is. But yes, that's for another one. You can do that on another one. But how lovely is that, guys? Simple and pretty. Loving this colour. I don't have a huge, well, I do have a huge amount on there. There's a lot on there. But I might try and see if I can make some of this sort of colour. Maybe just slightly lighter. But look at that, it's beautiful, isn't it? Okay, lovely. So that's the new kit. We'll have a little play. We like a little play on that one. But I think probably this, she's got to be my favourite. She's so shabby and so eclectic and probably eccentric as well, which is a fabulous thing to be. Love them, love them. That was fun. I did enjoy that. So let's see what we got. These will be in the Etsy and Ko-fi shop today. They will be there. Again, what did they say? 5 different sizes? Yes, we have. We've got this size. We have this size, this size, this size, and this size. Look at those. You must be able to do something with all of those, but I would quite like to make a journal topper and a mini little journal. So I think maybe that might be the Shabby Saturday video, I think, coming up. But these are just beautiful. I will cut the rest of these out. I showed you how simply they cut out. So easy to do that. And I just love them. I absolutely love them. And I hope you do too, guys. So there we are. Thank you so much for joining me. That's our beautiful topper that we've already made. And then these are the ones. So you get 3 different sizes and they are just brilliant. I love them. You don't obviously just need to use them with my kit. You can use them with anything. Put any picture behind them. Or on top of them, but I just think they are fab. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Link to everything that I've used, if I can remember, will pop under the video. So have an amazing rest of the day. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon. All right, guys, bye bye.